It's a manic Monday, YouTubers. What's going on? This is Lamont Tyson, my Monday night special where we review Power with a fresh new crew. And first to jump in on this crew review is the homie Moochella.
Hey, Am.
What's going on, Moochie?
What is going on?
How you feeling, my sister? Some of your theories about to come to fruition.
They
about to come out. They about to come out. How you feeling?
Now, I don't know about the relation theory, though. Oh, if Kate comes, then maybe. Because we still don't know where JP got that number from. Did Tommy give her the number? Give him the number?
It was the emergency contact.
So then that means my theory is not going to come out.
Your theory is going to come out, Moochie. Okay. We're going to find out this Sunday that Tommy is related to that family. And that's going to be another reason why him and Claudia did not sleep together.
Yep.
Book it.
Well, then that's why he wants to take Tommy out. He knows when he went up to the hospital.
Book it. It's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all 80 of y'all that are in here in less than a minute. Grateful to have you come and join us on a Monday night to discuss Power Book 4 Force. Moochie, this is about to be a good 2 weeks. Power finale next week and Snowfall finale next week. Moochie, what we going to do? We're going
to find something else to jump on, Lamont. We always do.
We already
thinking about we own the city. That's where we going next. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
That's what we rolling with. It's on HBO. Right. We're gonna kick it off. If y'all like The Wire, and I know it's people in here that love The Wire. This is from the writers of The Wire. Check out the trailer. It's on HBO, and that's what we going with, y'all. Me and Lamont got to talk behind the scenes, and I want to tell them about another show.
Yep. But Moochie, before we kick this thing off, we just want to kind of let you guys know where we're all going to be going with our channels. You've got that show Moochie's talking about. You got Godfather of Harlem getting ready to come back. You know we're gonna stun on that for y'all. P Valley is coming back. I done sent a message to my unc from P Valley. Hopefully I can get them up here to talk with y'all and get some of those beautiful ladies up here. We've got that. We've got Marvel stuff coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be upset that it ain't going to be no Power on Stars for a little while because we got you covered. Not to mention, Moochie, our other show is going to be coming back for season 3, and that's High Town.
Right, High Town.
Get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this thing started off, Mooch. First off, we got a super chat from Inga71. She says, "Hey, Lamont, here for the laughs as we discuss this show. It needs help badly." Oh, man, Inga's still not feeling it. Inga, what Tommy do to you, Inga? What Tommy do to you? The show, I've been enjoying it so far. Really enjoyed it. And so, Moochie, let's kick this thing off. Hopefully, Rojas will be in here in a little bit to help us out. But until he get here, Moochie, let me take you back to a clip that I thought was pretty funny. It got things started. It was a lot of family drama. Let's take a look, and then we'll let you break it down.
I called Kate. What? Did you tell her where I am?
No.
What the fuck did you tell her?
Nothing. I just didn't want her to find out about Miriam from anybody but me.
I asked you to do one motherfucking thing for me. One!
I know.
No, you don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have opened up this fucking box. You don't know what the fuck you just did.
I did what I thought was right.
You did what you thought was right for you.
Boy, that Tommy. Moochie, why was Tommy so upset in that moment, Moochie? Break it down for the people.
Because if they listening to if they listening to Kate's phone, they could follow her there. The feds.
Yep.
But they already confirmed that Tommy's dead with the tooth. Remember they had like his tooth in there or whatever. But I don't know. He just doesn't want her to come near.
No. She's like she's like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. Wherever she goes, there's a dark cloud following behind her when it's dealing with Tommy. She has influence over Tommy, and I guess on top of that, he's also worried that she could blow his cover that he's had all this long time, and it could just be a big ball of mess. But I do think we're going to see Kate. We're going to see Kate. It might not be this season, but we're going to see Kate, Moochie. I think we're going to see Kate.
I'll say this. If Kate comes back, then I want my theory to come out. I know I keep mentioning it. Mm-hmm. Her and Herman's going to have a heart-to-heart. I would love to see that conversation. I would love to see that conversation. They didn't do the funeral for her yet.
Nope.
So I want to see how this whole thing is going to play out. I want to see how it's going to play out. I feel like Tommy messed up because this time he should have said what he had to say first before letting him speak.
Right. He should have.
That was more important.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get back to that in a minute. Moochie, let me take you from the very beginning. You got Daddy Flynn at the hospital with his boy. And he's giving his boy the rundown about everything that's going on. He said Tommy done called a truce with the Serbs. He's telling his son Tommy did it. And the son is sitting over here eating it the way deer eat out of my hand. Moochie, break this situation down when they started to show off with your boy in the hospital.
I'm going to tell you all this. Walter Flynn is a mastermind. Everybody wanted to wait. Everybody has been waiting to see how he survived this long in the game. And he's showing you how manipulative and calculating he is. And it all started from when he had those little sit-downs with each of his children, even his nephew, Tommy. So I'm just saying, he had a sit-down with all three of them, and it depended on what answer he got from each of them, and decided what move he was going to make. Right, and once Tommy said, no, I'm not working with you. He said, I can't wait to see your face when he find out that Gloria's dead. He knew what he was going to do.
He knew it.
He knew it. He knew it. He knew that Tommy was going to go back and try to warn Vic.
He knew it.
The question is, did he get in touch with the twin Serb and set that up? This is the part I'm mad about, that they did not show when they did this. They didn't show us the inner workings of everything. It's too many missing pieces with it.
Well, Moochie, they do the missing pieces in case there's something that they want to come back and fill in the next coming season or what may have you. So maybe we'll get your answer. Maybe you'll get your answer coming soon.
Why would you think I'd be happy for you to have a shot of heart?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, when I pull this picture down, I've got a surprise for y'all when I pull this picture down. Somebody has popped up and is in the building. You guys know him as my homie, J Mo. What's up, J Mo?
I hear talking about the missing place. Don't worry about a missing place. You ask for who opened the gates of hell. You're just lucky I'm the devil.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't know how y'all been auditioning and getting these damn hooked up Irish accents, but man, look, let me find out y'all about to go and be auditioning for something in Dublin. Let me find out. So J Mo, we got you in the building, J Mo. How did you like this episode? Your thoughts on it as we're starting to go through it?
I mean, it was one of their better episodes this season, but it does have a lot of missing pieces. They're not tying up the loose ends, and it leaves a lot to speculation. It's only one more episode left, and like Moochie was saying, is Tommy related? Is like they never closed that door or show that it was true and let people know. So people still speculating. You don't know if Walter Flynn really did hire the Serbs or if the twin acted alone. I mean, I don't know if this is what they consider cliffhangers or not, but it would be interesting to at least know some of this stuff, you know, about what's going on with it's a few more things, you know, that we'll get into later. That's kind of, you know, cliffhangers or whatever and things or loose ends that ain't been tied, however, you know, a person may view it. But some of this stuff, I think they should, you know, just have a line of dialogue here or there, or say something, do something to make the story, you know, a little tighter. But, you know, we'll see. Me personally, I think the twin acted on his own, because if Walter would have him shoot while his son is in the car, then just to get rid of Gloria, then maybe he really was willing to let his son die, which he's all about family. So you willing to sacrifice your son, then how much about family really are you then?
Moochie?
I went back and looked at the shooting, and it seemed like he was aiming more at Gloria.
Oh, yeah. They said that. They said in this episode, the majority of the bullets that went through the vehicle was on Gloria's side. That's what they said in this past episode. So, but I mean, he still got shot.
Yeah, I know, but that first one was just to get his attention.
I don't know about that shite.
J-Mo, let me bring you in on the conversation, my man. Let me bring you in on this. So, by the way, is the after party going to be on your channel tonight, J-Mo?
Yes, sir. We'll be over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, all 275 of y'all, when we're done around 9:50-ish, J-Mo and Moochella are going to go to his channel to keep the conversation going. If you want to get a little bit more extra insight, just go over there and subscribe to Jay's channel, Moochie's channel, and J-Mo will have you guys hooked up as soon as we're done here. So, J-Mo, I'm going to get you. Oh, boy. Yeah, it does. I'm going to get you started on this right here. JP lets his daddy, who also played in The Chi, know that he called Kate and he had certain expectations. And the daddy was like, bro, she was a one-hitter quitter. I don't know why you thought she was going to say more than what she said. Break this down for me, Jay. How did you interpret this conversation between dad, son, and what went on with the mama?
Yeah, we saw Sonny, man. He didn't got broke down on the cane after Emmett did him wrong at the chicken joint. Big Daddy Kane. He came on out and he was talking to him. And I mean, it's difficult for me to sometimes relate, and I understand because I did have my dad in my life, but it seems that it's difficult for people that don't have a father in their life to get over that. And JP is like, how old, man? 45? And
or something like that.
Yeah, so he did have his father, but he didn't have his mother really in his life. So, I mean, normally it's about a dad, but this time it's about a mom. Most people do have a mom in their life. So he didn't have his mom in his life at all. And I guess it's really been hard for him. And no matter what everybody tell him, he just wants to, I don't know what he's, at this point, what kind of connection is he expecting? What does he want? A home cooked meal or something? I mean, I don't know what when he called was, hi, JP, huh? How are you, hon? I've been thinking about you all my life. I mean, you got some of that new sugar? Give me a little bump. I mean, I don't know what he was expecting from her at this age. What if she was thinking about you all her days? She would have called you. You know, he's being very naive. He's grown as hell. I'm just not understanding. I mean, at this point, he should be like, man, I hate to say it, but screw her. You know, but it's not like she was injured or almost was dead or something. Like she walked away, or even if she didn't make the effort in 45 years to come back in a way, or reach out, or call on a Christmas or your birthday or something. So I don't know.
Moochie, jump in there. What you think?
With this thing, I feel like he's putting all his energy in the wrong place. He's not really looking for Z-Mac. He's not looking for him. He's spending most of his energy on Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Basically perpetuating the same cycle in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think for him, you think he just want closure? He just wants some form of closure that he feel like he can get from his mama, or is it just real deal, just curiosity? What is it that's keeping him drawn to Kate? Anyone can answer that.
I believe it's keeping him drawn to Kate because she gave him, as soon as she had him, she walked away from him.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's helping that he's drawn to her because Tommy popped up now and he had her.
True.
So he like, well, damn. Well, what was that like? You know what I'm saying?
Tommy already told her, look, I think you made out with the better half with this deal.
Right. Yeah.
Come on.
True.
Kate gonna come to Chicago and get a whiff of that Dahlia.
Oh,
you're my favorite son.
Oh.
Make me some more.
Well, Moochie and Jay, she already done showed us that she like her stuff black.
And cocaine is black now. Look,
you guys are doing a lot in Chicago.
All right, Moochie, you on deck now. You on deck. Let's talk about Walter Flynn. Lord, this man done had him an epiphany. He went to church. He done got repentant. He tells his daughter that all his old ways was just that. It was old ways. He already done told the son he would have been okay with him being with a black woman. And now he's telling the daughter, you, my sweet, are going to have a seat at the men's table. I've been wrong all these years. Moochie, break down this conniving, manipulative man, because that's what he is. He is just manipulating all over the place.
Once again, I'm going to revisit that whole thing when we was at that beautiful house. He listened to everybody and what they said. And what did Paulie tell him? If you keep doing the way you're doing, you're pushing your children further and further away. So he reeled them back in. And it seems like Paulie will give confirmation that Vic Walter's not behind this hit, even though he is, because I feel like he acted alone. with the twin. But we won't know. I wish we would have saw a conversation before that happening. But I feel like he's calculating with all of this, and he's basically giving his children everything that they want so they stay close.
Right, everything. And you would think that the children would start thinking, why now all of a sudden? If this man hasn't changed his ways all these years, are we really to believe that a shakeup with the son dying really is going to change his opinion about the son and his predilections for chocolate and the daughter and her aspirations to sit at the table and be the head of men? J-Mo, take it away. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely is giving them what they wanted to hear so that they can come back to the family and be a part of this. She was like, yes, da, yes, I am here for you. Well, that's what I wanted to hear. You are the daughter. If you want to be a part of the war room, you need to listen to my daughter and her brains. So she felt like, okay, she being respected. Vic, he's sitting there feeling like, okay, Tommy, he never respected me. If he couldn't have her, then nobody could. Like, man, Tommy gave you her, man. What the hell is wrong with you?
He said, I'm not going to let money come between this.
Right.
Man,
and
every time
and told you what was happening, you didn't take the car, and what he told you was happening happened, and you talking about he did it. What? Now, if you was in the car he gave you, and then it happened, then maybe you'd be like, okay, he set me up. He got me in this car. He probably tracked me, But you didn't do it. And then it happened. So it's on you.
That's the part I didn't understand. Claudia was like, I can't see Tommy doing that.
Right.
If that was the case, he could have shot him at the house.
Thank you. And I know
and
the ladies
took Claudia out of town.
I know the ladies gonna get mad and come for me, but Claudia was thinking smart when she said that. And then she got that emotion when the family and they like, yeah, we'll do this and that. She like, and then she let her emotions get the best of her. And she threw all the things that she knew was true out the window. Now, Vic, his emotions got the best of him too, because he all caught up with losing Gloria, so he damn sure ain't thinking straight.
And he was drinking a lot when he was saying all of that nonsense.
Right. But Claudia knew better. You know,
she knew better.
She knew better. She know Tommy. She even said that don't sound like Tommy.
And
either you're with this family.
I was just getting ready to say, either you're with us or against us.
Right. Either you're with us or against us.
Now, is she really believing that Dad is going to go through? Well, let's just say that this plan gets executed. They take out the Serbs, take out Tommy. Do she really believe Dad is going to go through with letting her sit at the head of the table? Because first of all, Dad should know Vic still's not ready to be the leader of anything. Every time I hear Vic's voice talking about, he don't respect me, no one respects me, I'm just thinking, you little bitch.
Like,
grow a set. Grow a set and get respect through your actions. Stop all this, no one respects me. He doesn't respect me. You know, I need to go back to the boy band because no one respects me. Shut
right.
up.
I agree, man.
And I'm sitting here like, Flynn, you trying to make this is your king?
I know.
You trying to make Vic your king, and you about to set him up against Tommy, bruh. You don't want them problems. You don't want them problems.
But to answer your question, I think that he is going to do it because he had her at the end with the 4 horsemen. And then they was at the bar or whatever. So she was there. She was the only woman there at the table, basically, at that meeting. So I think he gonna have her there because I think he realized Vic ain't ready. Plus, his mind ain't in the right place right now. So even if he does eventually get ready, he ain't ready right now, and she'll be ready. I don't like how they did show. Why was she going to the bar where Mirkovich was and see Tommy?
Thank you.
What was she about to do?
Like, what? Y'all in the middle of a war. Your brother just got hit by these people, and you showing up there with no security,
right?
None.
Solo by yourself to see Tommy talk to. I didn't understand that.
Right.
Can I ask y'all a question? Have y'all ever thought about she could have been the one that put the hit out on Glow?
No, because she got her emotions into it too good. I think she would be playing along a little better.
It could be her. She could have been the one to put that hit out on Glow.
Yeah, if she did,
why would you? Okay, what would be her reason behind it?
Well, because she knows that if Dad sees that son almost died, it's gonna make him start thinking, okay, I've only got you and my son, and I better go ahead and start preparing to let you be either at his side or help if something were to ever happen to him. You two is all I got. So in the same way we thinking that Flynn did all this stuff to manipulate his kids, what if she was going to talk to Mirkovich about what the hell is going on? Your guy killed, shot up Glow, and what else is going on with you? She could be doing the same manipulation play that we think Flynn did to the kids. She could have been doing that to the daddy to get him to pull puppet strings. But the problem is, she has an industry that she's building with Tommy that is about to take off.
Right. And she
realize she has no reason to do that. That's why I think this was all Walter Flynn. When especially, what confirmed it? What was the confirmation moment for me? When Paulie said, you got a spring in your strides. Even though your son has been almost killed, you got a spring in your stride.
I agree with that.
He's happy because all his plans is working out.
Right.
I agree with that, but I still think there's a fly in the ointment. And this ain't the kind of ointment you put on your babies to get rid of diaper rash. I still believe something is going on.
But you think that fly is possibly Claudia?
Could be. I mean, look, the next guy I was going to get Moochie to talk about, this guy right here, Paulie. I thought he was up to no good, but I'm letting him off the hook. So Moochie, talk about Paulie. What's up with him?
Paulie's not part of it.
No,
he's not.
I don't think he's part of it because you know why? I don't think he's part of it. When he said how Walter Flynn had the spring in his stride.
Right. Plus,
I think he knows that he was behind everything.
Right. Plus,
he can't confirm it. He did this all on his own, Walter Flynn. Paulie don't even know what he did.
Yeah, I agree.
Jump in there, J-Mo.
Yeah, because remember, Flynn told Paulie to put the hit on Gloria, then take it off, and he said, "I never did it." You know, so Paulie wouldn't do that. He don't want to have a woman killed, an innocent woman like that, and he's telling him to lay off and bring the kids back in the right way, and Walter did it some sneak way. I mean, to me, Walter Flynn looks like the number one person that could have did all of this. It just isn't shown in tying it up right. But because he killed the Serbs, how are they going to let him walk in and do a deal with them?
That's what I'm saying. So again, what the hell was Claudia doing going to meet Mucinex? Because she wasn't looking for Tommy.
Mucinex.
Well, I'm thinking about the little snot.
Well, that's what I think about every time they say his name.
That's hilarious, Mucinex.
So again, that's points to why was she going to see Mucinex when she didn't know Tommy was over there? She was going there it wasn't for Tommy she was going there to meet the Serbs. So what's up with her? What was that all about?
That don't make any sense. Somebody said she had a gun. Man, all them dudes in there with guns, she ain't.
They would have lit her ass up, yo.
Hell yeah, they ain't show she got it like that.
Look, you don't put that paper down. Pick it up and make the right this.
You know
I will
me.
Tell y'all this. For some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like Tommy is gonna end up choking out Claudia. If he don't choke out Claudia, I want to see Liliana and Claudia get into a good fight.
That would be good.
I like seeing good fights.
You want them rolling on the floor?
Yes.
Moochie, you sound like somebody I know very well who said some of the same things. It wouldn't even be a fight.
Was it the doctor? Was it the doctor?
No. It wasn't the doctor. It wasn't the doctor. No, it was the man she married to in my trailer breakdown today. So, but that would, ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be a fight if Liliana got into fisticuffs with Claude and there's no weapon.
Beat the brakes off of her.
She gonna beat. Now the only way.
That's what I want to see.
The only way Claude has a shot is if we keep that chick close to knives. Because y'all already done seen she likes to take butter knives and ice picks and shit. And
y'all forgot how Liliana was with the knife. The first episode y'all saw it.
That's right.
Come on, you know how these Puerto Ricans are with knives.
Hey, we need to get a duel.
I will cut you. You cheated on me. I'll cut your pee-pee off.
Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. God. So let's get on with these two right here, J-Mo. It's your turn to get this conversation started. Would you take him back? Marshall and D-Mac. Marshall, we think has decided he's cut out of CBI and he's acting alone. And now he done the same thing to D-Mac. D-Mac took him back as a buddy and it's like, you know what? I love you, bro. I'm going to let bygones be bygones. We're going to work together. J-Mo was this smart, dumb, stupid, indifferent. Talk to us about this.
Man, what I saw with this right here was being young, man. When you you will do that. Because when you get older, you done. You would cut that man off. Young, like how old are they supposed to be? 16.
They teenagers.
Yeah,
I don't know how young, but teenagers.
Exactly. So, 18 or younger, definitely. And they young. This, if it goes bad, will be, and they survive, will be the experience that he'll never do this again. You see what I'm saying? When I was younger, it's some friends I've given a second chance to on things that they're the reason why people don't get a second chance no more on certain things. So I think he shouldn't have, but they young. They thinking bros before hoes, and you my boy, and all this and that, and don't realize that that'll get you killed. Hold on,
Right?
We got some stuff.
Right. Moochie, I'm gonna come your way in a second, but let me shout out the super chatters. Miss Classic 01, $10 super chat. She said that Claude had a gun. Okay, we feel you, but she still was going to get that ass beat if she was going to see Mucinex. Then we've got another super chat. Robin says JP will become more accurate with a gun than any of Jannard's boys. Him in a shootout. What y'all think? He's ready to put in that work.
He know how to work.
Put in some work.
He know how to work a gun, all right. But I don't know if he knowing how to.
Hey man, we're not talking about guns that skied. We ain't talking about guns that skied out white, my brother. We talking about real guns.
Hey, he know how to work a gun and take dudes out, take them down. But I don't know if he's gonna be that accurate with more than some of these other people,
Okay, Moochie, jump in there with the D-Mac and the Marshall.
I think they're young. I believe he made a mistake, but I still feel like he shouldn't trust them. He shouldn't have trusted them. I hope he didn't tell him where the Dahlia was and all of that, but because that's not even where he is. Remember, my prediction came out too. I said he was going to be like Julio with the money because he knows how to work a gun. And Tommy already realized he's not a killer, but he will defend himself. So if they run up in there, he would be ready to shoot.
We can't trust Marshall. Ladies and gentlemen, in my heart of heart, I don't think we can trust this boy no further than Orbit Eyes can keep his eyes straight. I think Marshall he could be the one that went and told the CBI where Tommy and D-Mac went at to get that picture. He could have been the one that ran his butt back to them and said it. We'll see. You guys let me know what you think.
That didn't make sense either how they found that spot.
Well, you know what? I was thinking, remember the conversation Tommy had with him when he was telling him about the Gary deal? And he said, was you followed? And he was like, no. Yeah, I don't know.
But I think they was talking about follow to the spot where he counting money, which I wouldn't let that little dude be by himself counting money. No way.
Hell no.
He got cameras in there. He got cameras in there.
Camera, you just gonna see he robbed you.
Well, look, he gonna yoke him up and hang him off the roof like he did Tariq.
Yeah, you might have spent my money by then.
Right. Now, Moochie, this one is for you. What are we gonna do about white privilege? I said last week, if somebody ever starts to extort you, just throw yourself on the sword and take the power away from them because that's all they got. We've been said, Bennigan's Island's haircut need to handle this business. And Moochie, he didn't. Now the man is coming up to him talking about he's got him a hot date with a French babe. Friday, he needs 50 more grand, Moochie. What we gonna do? He
needs to come out. When it's time to pay him, I would tell him he needs to kill him.
Yeah.
Look, this is not real life, but he need to go.
He needs to go.
He needs to go and then ask maybe Diamond to help and then ask Diamond to cut his hair afterwards. Because his hairline is crazy.
Bennigan's Island. See, Moochie know why I call him Bennigan's Island. He got that damn peninsula on his front. Now, what he need to do is just go bald like Diamond. That's what he need to do. J-Mo, talk to me about this dude. How are you going to get rid of white privilege?
Yeah, man, he's a fool because now, even if he give him this extra money, dude will be back. because he got away with it and he know that he's a punk. You know what I'm saying? He smells weakness and he's already coughed up the money twice and he's still telling him, yeah, I'm going to let everybody know you dirty. You just as dirty because you taking money from the same source now.
Thank you.
So, you know what I mean?
That's what I don't understand.
Thank you. J-Mo, wouldn't it be easy for him to just set him up? He could just set him up, pretend like he's doing some kind of undercover sting. That's what he could do. He could pretend he's doing the undercover sting, capture him making payments to this bum-ass white privilege who ain't doing nothing but spending it on coke and hookers, and then he throw him in jail. But
I would even just do like Moochie said, and I'd have to kill dude, man. And I'd have him set up and say, hey, meet me at this spot, such and such, to get the money. And when he get there, he get took out.
Yep.
And that's it. You
get
know,
rid of him.
Yeah, you got to, because if you do get him arrested, he may spill the beans on you, and now you can't take care of your sister.
Dang.
And you know, it's a dirty game they in. You see what I'm saying? Now they got Bennigan over here. Bennigan's, you know, Bennigan's been got closed down. That restaurant been over with. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they got him over here robbing Diamond, and now he's a for real full-fledged criminal because he been
a criminal.
He has, but now you on the same side because, like Diamond said, you think you doing different. You a stick-up kid now, basically. You robbing me. Yeah, people, we was talking about this on my show about whether a cop, if it's wrong for them to rob a drug dealer or is it a crime. And even though it is drug money, do your job and bust them if that's the case. You don't have the right to now go ahead and just rob them. You know, it's actually a show about to come on HBO about that in Baltimore. We own this city. You know, whenever cops do that, that's why people feel the way they feel about cops now today in the black community, and you can't trust them and stuff because they do things that's against the law. So he's on the same side. He's a criminal now. It's just a lot of people that used to rob dope dealers, and now he's one of them. You know, some people like to rob dope dealers because they can't call the police and say, you took my drug money or you took my dope. And that's why he robbed Diamond. He didn't rob a bank. You see what I'm saying? He robbed Diamond. And Diamond gave him that extra 50 stacks, but he'll still be back because just like white privilege got away with it, he got away with it. So he'll be back to stick his hand in the cookie jar. And Diamond gonna have to either kill him.
J-Mo, I said the same thing I said about Vic looking and sounding like a little bitch every time he says, I want my respect. When Bennigan's Island popped Diamond in the eyeball with that gun, I said, that was a bitch move. You look like a absolute bitch.
Shit.
Like, bro, you make stop making short men look like bitches when you look like a bitch when you kind of he popped him in the eye off.
Yeah,
let me watch what I say here.
Short.
Come on, man. You could do better than that. Bennigan's Island. You should have went there and said, Diamond, I got a problem. And I do believe this is going to get to the point where Diamond and him going to work something out where Diamond might take this dude out for him, and then all is going to be forgiven in terms of what happened with his sister. You guys post your comments if you think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't like how he keep coming at Diamond about what his sister went through as if she has no responsibility for the choices she made. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, Diamond ain't make her smoke that Rizot.
Nope. So, Jay, I'm going to come to you with this one, Jay. Since we're speaking of Diamond, let's talk about Junky Jenard and Butter Biscuit Black.
Butter Biscuit Black.
These two right here, they done found out Tommy pushing the Dahlia. They done found out D-Mac and Marshall sneaking behind their back, going to Orbit Eyes in Indiana. And they is hot. And they trying to stage the brother. They down here talking all loud and shit. And Jay, the brother hears everything they got to say. You get first crack at this one, Jay. And the brother did a good job of keeping his mouth shut when they came from downstairs. Talk about how you feel about this scene.
Yeah, Junky J over there, man. He ain't have his good ear to the door. And
Right.
and so he ain't hear him walking around up there. And they was spooked as hell when they saw Diamond up there, boy. I thought you threw the fight. I thought you could whoop his ass. But now when you see him, you spooked. You know what I'm saying? Shaking like booty made at the pank. You know what I'm saying? What the hell wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You could whoop his ass. You gave him everything. You know what I'm saying? What's the problem? But that just show, man. You over here telling everybody you threw that fight. You got whooped, man. Shut up. And you got Blackston over here co-signing. Y'all both about to get killed. You see what I'm saying? And Diamond, I think Diamond ain't gonna kill his brother. I think
I don't think so.
Set him up maybe to go to jail. Use his little reporter chick over here to help do that maybe. But I don't think that he'll kill him. But in the end, he should have had his good ear to the door, man. They over there talking too much in the basement. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't Rap City. Get your ass out the basement, man. And I'm
gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to Moochie. And even though Junky Jenard should have had his good ear to the door, what the hell is wrong with the ears of Buttermint Biscuit Black? Moochie, what's wrong with his ears? Ain't nothing wrong with his ears.
I thought Diamond called for Blackston to come back.
Yeah, he did. What you saying? Why he didn't hear Diamond upstairs, right?
No,
that's what I'm talking about.
I chalked that up to Dahlia.
Oh, okay.
He's not paying attention to anything because he's too focused on hating Tommy. He's mad at how Diamond is acting, and he's trying to get a hold of all of this Dahlia. So his focus is on other things. So he's not paying attention. I'm glad that Diamond played it off though, and very well. Where he was like, I didn't hear y'all downstairs.
Right.
But the question is he gonna be able to kill his brother?
No. Yeah. He's not killing his brother.
Move whatever he gonna do fast though, because he coming.
Right.
And
he's gonna have to do something.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm jumping ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm not going to talk about Secret Lover Girl Adrian. Every time I see her hairdo, I think of the group that Atlantic Star, Secret Lover. That's why I call her Secret Lover. I am actually going to make a video on a theory I've got. Shout out to the homie who hit me on the IG. A theory I got about what they're going to do with her in season 2. So I'm not going to discuss her tonight. I'm going to let Jay and his crew discuss her. I'm going to drop a video tomorrow about what I think she's going to do in season 2 of Power Book 4. So you guys be on the lookout for that. So Moochie, I'm going to come your way right now. I'm going to come your way. Oh, Lord. Claude been ghosting Tommy. He finally catches her ass. They have a discussion. She know good and damn well Tommy ain't do this. She know it. And when Tommy asks her about what happened, who got shot, she immediately tells him Glow, but she will not tell him the rest of the information he asked for, which lets me think, Moochie, further that maybe she was the one that put that hit out on Glow, and that's why she was walking up there to see Mucinex. But the floor is yours, Moochie. What's going on with Claude? Why is she looking like this talking to Tommy?
Look, did y'all see his little, you know how Tommy get crazy? When he said check your source, that was like the lock unlocking off of his crazy. He's about to let it out, y'all. The next episode, he's about to let it out. I don't know, for some reason I see him choking her out.
He gonna cancel Christmas. He gonna cancel Christmas. He gonna turn her water off. That's what he about to do. Definitely. Shout out to the sis Black Fox coming through with the 1999. You know we rocks with you, my sister. We appreciate it. She says Marshall is dead in the finale. Put them hammers up and subscribe. Hit the like button. We've got 500 people watching us on a Monday night, Maniac Monday night. And come check us out next week. We're going to have a special guest to join me, J Mo, and Moochie. And this is a fan favorite. He's been here before, and he'll enjoy talking this thing with us next week. So, Jay, what did you see in this conversation between Claude and Tommy?
First off, who the hell cut off that shoulder pads, man? What in the world? That is ugly.
hey, man.
They what happened?
So, I'm going to tell you what happened with this, J-Mo. So she's been going around all day getting patted on the shoulder because it's been a good day for her. So where they normally be flat, Daddy kept on patting her like that, And then what happens is them shits flatten out. See, you just keep getting patted on the shoulder.
Right, he done knocked it off.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, but man, this is the problem that people have sometimes. When a person is trying to talk to you in life and explain something, when you have your mind already made up, then you will not hear what they're telling you. I just went through something with somebody just a few days ago, trying to explain to them about something that happened, but because they heard something from the guilty party before I spoke to them, their mind is made up, and they're trying to tell me about what they heard and what happened. I was there. So I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Like, of course they came to you first. They were the ones that did the BS. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what happened, but you trying to tell me. You wasn't even
Jay,
there.
Jay, where was you at? Where was you at, Jay?
It wasn't nothing nowhere near this serious. It was something as a business.
No, Jay, you said I was there.
Oh, right. I was there. Like, I lived it. Your ass heard third party, and here you go trying to tell me something about what the person that was dirty did, and I'm trying to tell you what happened, but you already got your mind made up that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you over here like believing somebody else off rip, where you should have at least been believing or giving me the benefit of the doubt to listen to what I had to say. So in a way, it's a similar situation. Of course, they got more at stake than what I had. Nobody about to get killed, no drugs involved, and none of that. So it way different. But this happens a lot with people. And so, yeah, she knows Tommy. They work together. They have a relationship. She owed it to him to hear what he had to say. Now, yes, you do owe your family a certain level of listening to what they have to say as well. But you wasn't even answering his phone calls. Nope. You see what I'm saying? You should have at least answered the phone calls to see what was going on. You have a business with this man. You all been talking all of this. Now, when you was talking to him, look at her face. Her mind is already made up. You see what I'm saying? So it was nothing he could have said that she would have believed, which that's already a problem then. Your mind is already made up. And we see all the time when your mind is already made up about something and you haven't heard the full story, you doing yourself a disservice. So
yeah, I'm with that. Tanita G, super sticker, 99 cents. We appreciate you, my sister. And then coming through with the big time, Cat Harlem. I think next week we should all bring our favorite drink and a shot glass. Every time Jay says, /C, what I'm saying, we'll take a drink. I appreciate you, Cat.
Do I say it that much? You're gonna be oiled up?
I don't know.
Hey, come oiled up next week.
Say it that much.
You don't see what I'm saying? I don't you know.
No.
All right, Jay. I'm coming at you for this one, Jay. I'm gonna tell you like I told my people yesterday. If there's two people in a room and you one single individual, and if your eyes can look at both people at the same time in different directions, never trust a man like that. Ladies and gentlemen, do not trust Orbit Eyes over here. D-Mac and Marshall came to him. No one knows where the hell D-Mac got the Dahlia from. Marshall trying to broker another deal. Orbit Eyes is looking at them both simultaneously and says, either give me 4 bricks or get me to your connect. and they say they're going to make it happen. Jay, talk to me about this situation, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, Popeye, he ain't trusting them right quick. Popeye, he knows something is shady. How these two young boys come up with a brick of Dahlia, and they talking about they can plug him with the Connect. Something ain't right. He definitely don't see where they coming from with this, how they getting it. They definitely don't see eye to eye with this situation. And he told them, if y'all don't come correct, then I'm gonna kill you. He like, wait a minute, like it's me, Marshall, we family. And he don't give a damn about all that. You see what I'm saying? We ain't at the barbecue at the family get together. This business. And business ain't personal. He already bust a shot at his boy Direction. Good thing he ain't got the good eye on him, because he might have busted his big boy over there. But that was a warning shot, it turned out. So I don't know. I think Marshall may be in trouble.
Oh, Marshall's in trouble. He in trouble, Jay. He in trouble. He in trouble.
But I do think he's gonna live though. But he may get shot like D-Mac. Or shot at.
All right. Moochie, jump on in here. And I will say this, Moochie.
Yes.
We've seen all these shows that have minorities in them. And for whatever the reason, the minorities crew can't hit. They couldn't hit a stage if they was the rail going up the sidewalk. Now, if I was going to be casting a crew of people that ain't supposed to be able to hit nothing, this is definitely the guy I'm going to get, because you can literally put the gun in his hand, stand right in front of his face, and his gun is going to go where his eyes at, which is not going to be straight. So, Moochie, I give the floor to you. What's going on with Orbit Eyes, D-Mac, and Marshall?
I can't believe he pointed a gun at his cousin like that. I'm like, I'm not understanding that. Okay, we know he's kind of off. Okay, so that's what that's what we're supposed to be chalking it up to. Am I right or wrong?
Wait a minute, Moochie, you saying this brother got special needs?
Yeah, remember he hit his head. That's why his eye is crazy like that.
They did say he was a little off.
Say he fell and hit his head or something. What? I'm telling the truth.
Moochie,
he fell like, and then his eye went cross.
Moochie, why is he trying to be in the drug game, Moochie? Why is he trying to be in the drug game when he getting the SSI check already?
He probably getting the SSI. He probably getting the veterans.
He got an SSI.
All of that. And he ain't even make it through basic training. And the army taking care of him.
He got an SSI, all right.
Yeah, he got an SSI.
It's a dude over there. That's super duper high.
God,
I'm
my
just
Lord.
saying, like, I'm not understanding why he pulled the. I would go home and tell my mother, you know, so and so pulled the gun on me. You need to
why he do that? Why he do that? Well, he didn't believe my drug deal.
Look, you ain't tell that boy.
Right. Why he pull a gun on you, baby?
You ain't tell that boy.
Right. He ain't believe I had this brick of dope. Oops.
Y'all killing me, man. This nigga get
That's how young dudes be, though. I'm gonna tell my mom.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm done, man. I'm done. Let's get on to the last subject, man. Y'all is, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 510 in the building. Please give us some likes. The after party is about to be at J Moore Channel in less than 6 minutes. We're going to cover this last one little thing, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm starting on you, Moochie. We're going to finish with J Mo. The hit that took place on D-Mac. All of a sudden, like I said, these black folks and these crime shows, they can't hit nothing. Tommy's standing right there in the middle of the damn driveway. They miss him and get D-Mac over here by the truck. And then they go to the hospital. JP is very upset. He starts sounding like Tyrese on Baby Boy. I need to see my son. Moochie, the door is yours. Take us home.
All right. I'm not going to call you Uncle Tommy. I'm going to call you Tom. And
Right.
right away, as soon as he got shot, Uncle Tommy.
I know, right?
Uncle.
Uncle Tom's that fits in so many ways. You Uncle Tom, Uncle Tom.
He said, "You ain't going to meet Tom."
I know, right? Uncle Tom. Don't call me Uncle Tom. That's disrespectful, huh? Tom, okay.
Now the question is, who did he shoot in the back seat? Because whoever he shot, that was a headshot, yo. Tommy shot him.
Yeah, it was.
He took him
Whoever
out.
he shot was a headshot. Now I hope if it was Jannard and Blackson, I mean Black. I don't think it was Jannard. I think when he said call up the hitters, I think it was some random CBI people that went.
Yeah, definitely. J-Mo, what you got? He should have started calling Tommy the same thing that their most crazy boss was calling him, Thomas. Who was calling him Thomas?
Lobos.
No,
Lobos. It was Felipe Lobos.
No, what you call it? Called him Walter Flynn called him Thomas too when they was by that lake. Thomas.
Oh yeah, okay, he did, but he ain't said like Felipe Lowe. He said Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas.
J-Mo, it's on you, brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, if they really wanted to take Marshall out, all they had to do was just have him come to the barbershop and take him out.
Somebody think it's Marshall in the backseat of the truck.
I mean, not Marshall, D-Mac. That ain't Marshall shooting at him. I don't
think so either.
No, I don't think so either. But they could have took D-Mac out if they really wanted to. They would have had him come on through like ain't nothing wrong. Everything's all good. They may even had a drink with him, smoke with him, and then took him out, Godfather style.
Right.
So, they I don't know. Whoever did that was sloppy, and they barely even hit him at all, let alone kill him. So
they got lucky with that gunshot with him.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you look at this picture, Jay, I mean, technically, this truck should have blown up, shouldn't it? Look how close they got to the gas.
Right to the gas tank, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, in the movies, they make it seem like that, but the gas tank underneath the car. But it could have caught on fire, though. That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so something could have happened. That's true. They leaning on it. Get your ass off of it. If anything, you don't know what may happen. So, But as skinny as he is, getting shot right there could be fatal if Tommy wasn't there to help him get to the hospital or whatever in time. So, that could have been worse. Now this scene with Tommy talking to old whack ass JP. Why JP? He told JP about the dude shooting up, and he like shooting up your bar or whatever. He like, oh well, live by the gun, die by the gun. That's your son. I gotta see my son. Like, man, you ain't giving a damn. Now you mad at Tommy about it? Like Tommy knew forever, and like, dude, Tommy just learned. I wouldn't have told JP. I know for a minute. I gotta see my son. That scene didn't pull off that well with me. I thought, man, shut up.
Jay, I said it yesterday.
Like Tommy had the wrong get back, wrong reply to everything.
Yeah,
one, it wasn't a minute. He just found out.
Right.
But two, if I would have told you first, we probably wouldn't even be going through this. If you would have let me speak first when I had something to tell you instead of talking about Kate, you wouldn't have had this problem. Right. I said that in my video.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you got to subscribe. Excellent YouTubers on this channel. J-Mo link in description, Moochie link in description. The after party is going to continue to run on J-Mo's channel. They're going to be there in about 2 minutes. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe. Come back and check me out tomorrow when I get a new crew. But for now, after party on J-Mo channel. Till that next Sex is Hell video, I'm going to see you.